How y'all doing? Alright, I'm going to show off more miniatures I collected from Iron Wind Metal. In the last video I just made, it was about the Battletech miniatures I have, and I've been collecting them directly from Iron Wind before, but it's not the only thing Iron Wind Metal sells. They sell a tremendous amount of fantasy miniatures, because this is old Ralpartha. So besides for the Dungeons and Dragons line that they used to have, this is all the basic fantasy stuff you can use for any of your games that you play with, Pathfinder, D&D, and so let me show you off. First, so let's start with this guy. It's just these are all based on just knights and fighters, so nothing, no wizards and all that. But you can look at the website for other things that you're into. I like, good old-fashioned knight here with an axe, and it's got a shield on the other side. One of the things I like about the selection I got is that, if you notice, a lot of the newer artwork for these games, they give them like these huge armored shoulders and fantastic look. This is a nice classical knight in armor look. Its own base. Let's see, what's this say? This one. This was made back in 1984. That's to show you how this model is, and they still sell it down here. And here we got a nice little. I think this is described as an evil knight with a mace. A lot of the names of these are variations of practically the same thing, so I just got around the ones I actually like. And this design, I'm not sure which year it was. I think, because I tried to even up the base a bit. So again, it's a nice looking model, not overly too flashy. Let's see, and then got another knight here. Now this one guy right here, if you get this model, you have a choice of weapon. It gives a little sprue with either a sword, an axe, or a chain mace. So you have options here with this guy right here. Very nice, simple armor here. Nice classic look. That's what I was going for with these. This one's almost a similar, same pose and all that, but different style helmet, armor designs, and all that. They may have used on the same starting one. This shield right here has got a flaming sword on it. And again, as I said before, I love that classic look here. Now this one right here, good fantasy miniature, nice big hulking axe there, and shield with either a griffin or a dragon onto it. Got a sword strapped to its back, but you may argue that the helmet is overly too big, but I better take that than the oversized fanciful helmets that they put in current artwork here. Here we got another knight or fighter with a fully armored with a mace and a nice little designed shield. I'll be interested in trying to design that, paint that, see what I can get with. If you want to do like a makeshift sort of Dark Souls game with similar type armor, and these would be a good selection to look into. Now here we got sort of a more Vikingish or sort of Norseman type, or maybe well, what's the other groups? Or they're around Scandinavian type fighters. It doesn't come with the huge horns there, but it could work. Got a nice wooden shield, spear, And let's see, this one I really like. It's a nice Cloak Man, no distinguishing features there, but a great big sword with runes on it. Not nice and simple. Now this one is the smallest one of the bunch. It's this guy right here. Nice armor, got a great sword and all that. But to give you a size comparison, let's see, you got to this guy right here, see how short he is, but or comparison to this guy. But to give you an idea, here's the thing that I don't know if it'll distract you or detract you, should I say, from getting these. This is a current Reaper Mini fighter you can get, but take a look at the size. Oops, sorry. But take a look at the size. Oh my gosh, it's practically a dwarf. Now, maybe if you're a person that has maybe an armored gnome or halfling like that, this would be a good miniature to show off the fully armored one. But as you can see, I'm sorry, I don't have autofocus on this camera, so whatever focus I have, That's what I'm on, but just there's a head shorter. Of course, Reaper miniature works on a higher scale, so even the other models I got are about a head shorter from him as well. The closest thing I have is this one in armored up about the same head level. Because I think the earlier models from way back in the day were done on a 25mm scale, and newer miniatures are up to 30, 35, 28 to 35mm scale, so they're a little bit larger. But Reaper minis, like a guy like this, could cost you $7 to $8, which is not bad for metals. That's its current range for metal miniatures these days. Or you can go to Reaper Bones, which is a lot of the same miniatures as this, but plastic. They range from about nearly $3 for the same type, for the same miniature, give or take. They do have variations. If you get like a gnome or a dwarf, they may be a little bit cheaper. But these guys right here are pewter, $4.25 off their website, official website. So it's a good in-between bargain if you want a variety of fighters, wizards, and elves without spending too much on metal miniatures. Another flaw that you may have, some of the bases over here, are not well. They kind of tip over easy. Look at this one. This narrow one right here, easy to, okay, I'm not saying an example, but it could probably tip over very easily and such like that. Or it should say this, this guy right here again, But you can, if the base is too much, you can easily, they're small enough, you can easily place on a plastic round base or square base from whatever you got for your purposes. So there you go. Here we got some more miniatures from Ironwind Metals, and as I was saying, they're good on your budget. Unlike BattleTech, which can range from $10 to $17 per miniature, what you're getting. These are on the opposite end, metal miniatures, where human-sized ones can range from about a little over $4, as opposed to say the Reaper miniatures of a similar scale can range from about around $7. But if you want metals without spending too much, check out Ironwind Metals. I'll link it down below. You take a look at their fantasy line. They don't, and if you don't, for those who want that more classic look without the over-exaggerated style, like say what Pathfinder brings out, or what have or what New D&D or some other role-playing games have, check these out. These are probably more to your line. These are just fighters, but they, again, like any fantasies, they have their monsters. You have your dragons, trolls, thieves, wizards, what have you. Check it out. Thank you all for watching. You have a nice day.